Have you ever found yourself tossing and turning at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep seems to be so elusive as we get older? You might have noticed that as the years go by, a good night's rest doesn't come as easily as it once did. If you're over 60, chances are you've experienced your fair share of sleepless nights. Whether it's difficulty falling asleep, waking up too early, or just not feeling rested when you do manage to sleep, it can be frustrating. And let's face it, a lack of quality sleep can affect your energy, mood, and even your overall health. But here's the good news. There are ways to improve your sleep, no matter your age. In today's video, we're going to explore 5 simple but effective ways to help you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. These are small changes you can make that lead to big improvements in how you sleep. So, if you've been struggling with sleep, I want you to stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have some tools to help you rest better and feel more energized. Now, I know it can feel a little overwhelming when you're told that sleep problems are a normal part of aging. And while it's true that sleep patterns change as we get older, that doesn't mean you have to accept poor sleep as the status quo. There are things you can do to promote a more restful night. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Let's start with something that many of us overlook: creating a sleep-friendly environment. Think about the last time you had a really good night's sleep. Was your room dark, quiet, and cool? If you answered yes, you're already on the right track. A peaceful and comfortable environment plays a huge role in how well we sleep, especially as we age. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to changes in temperature and light. The ideal sleep environment is one that's cool, between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, and free from disruptive lights or sounds. You might want to consider investing in blackout curtains if light from outside is a problem. Light from street lamps or the moon can trick your brain into thinking it's not time to sleep yet. And let's not forget noise. If you live in a noisy area or have a restless partner, a white noise machine or earplugs can help block out sounds that might keep you up. Another aspect of your sleep environment that often gets overlooked is your mattress and pillows. If your mattress is too old or uncomfortable, it could be one of the main reasons you're waking up feeling stiff or sore. The same goes for your pillow. It's important to have one that supports your neck properly. The right pillow and mattress can make all the difference when it comes to achieving a deep and restful sleep. Now that we've covered your environment, let's talk about a regular sleep schedule. You've probably heard this advice before, but there's a reason it keeps popping up. Establishing a consistent bedtime and wake-up time is one of the most powerful ways to improve your sleep. Our bodies love routine, and having a set schedule helps train your internal clock to naturally feel sleepy at the right time. Over time, your body will start to recognize when it's time to wind down and when it's time to wake up. This doesn't mean you have to stick to the exact same time every day, but try to keep your sleep times within an hour or so of each other. If you can wake up and go to bed at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends, you'll find that your body begins to fall asleep and wake up more easily. It can be tempting to sleep in on weekends or stay up late watching TV, but consistency is key. The more regular your sleep patterns, the better your sleep quality will be. Speaking of winding down, another helpful habit is creating a pre-sleep routine. Now, this doesn't need to be anything complicated. Just a few simple activities that signal to your body that it's time to relax and prepare for sleep. For example, you might enjoy reading a book, doing some gentle stretches, or taking a warm bath. These activities can help lower your heart rate and relax your muscles, which in turn makes it easier to fall asleep. But there's one thing I want you to avoid: screen time. I know it's tempting to scroll through your phone or watch TV right before bed. But the blue light from screens can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. If you can, try to put away your devices at least 30 minutes before you plan to go to sleep. Instead, opt for a calming activity like reading, journaling, or even practicing some deep breathing exercises. Now that we've talked about setting the stage for sleep, I want to address a common sleep disruptor, especially for those of us over 60 pro mind racing. It's all too easy to lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, with a million thoughts running through your mind. Whether you're thinking about tomorrow's tasks or reflecting on the past, this can make falling asleep feel nearly impossible. But there are ways to quiet your mind and prepare it for restful sleep. One simple trick is to practice mindful breathing. Try focusing on your breath as you inhale and exhale, slowly and deeply. You can count to 4 as you breathe in, hold for a moment, and then count to 4 as you exhale. This simple exercise can help you relax, slow your heart rate, and calm your mind. Another technique is to write down any thoughts that are keeping you awake. If there's something that's bothering you, or you just need to remember something for the next day, jot it down on a notepad and put it aside. Sometimes, the simple act of writing things down can help release your mind from the constant stream of thoughts. Now that we've covered the first few steps, setting up a sleep-friendly environment, sticking to a routine, and calming your mind, let's take a deeper dive into some other strategies that can help you sleep better. So, stay tuned for the next part of the video, where we'll talk about the impact of diet and exercise on your sleep quality and how you can make small changes to improve your rest even further. Part 2: The impact of diet and exercise on sleep. Welcome back. Now that we've discussed setting up a peaceful environment and establishing a bedtime routine, let's dive into another critical fact that plays a huge role in how well we sleep: our diet and exercise habits. I'm sure you've heard the saying, "You are what you eat." But when it comes to sleep, what you consume and how active you are during the day can directly affect how well you sleep at night. Let's start with diet. Have you ever noticed that certain foods seem to keep you up at night? It's not just in your head. What you eat can have a significant impact on your sleep quality. For example, heavy meals, spicy foods, or large portions close to bedtime can make it harder for your body to wind down. This is because your digestive system is still at work, and your body is focused on processing that food instead of focusing on rest. To promote better sleep, it's a good idea to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. That gives your body time to digest before you settle down for the night. If you're looking for something light before bed, consider a small snack that includes tryptophan, an amino acid found in foods like turkey, yogurt, and bananas. Tryptophan helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin, which are both crucial for good sleep. Another food that can help you sleep better is cherries. This little fruit is a natural source of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. A small bowl of cherries as an evening snack can be a simple and tasty way to support your sleep. And let's not forget about herbal teas. Chamomile and valerian root tea are known for their calming properties, making them excellent choices for a pre-bedtime beverage. On the flip side, there are a few foods and drinks you'll want to avoid, especially in the evening. Caffeine is one of the biggest culprits. It can stay in your system for hours, disrupting your ability to fall asleep, so try to avoid coffee, tea, or chocolate in the late afternoon and evening. Similarly, alcohol might make you feel drowsy at first, but it disrupts your sleep cycle later in the night, leading to more wakefulness and less restorative sleep. Now that we've covered diet, let's move on to exercise. A topic that can sometimes feel a little daunting, but I promise, it's simpler than you might think. Exercise is an essential part of a healthy lifestyle, and it can also be a game changer when it comes to sleep. Studies show that regular physical activity can help you fall asleep faster, enjoy deeper sleep, and wake up feeling more refreshed. But here's the thing: timing matters. While exercise is incredibly beneficial for sleep, exercising too close to bedtime can have the opposite effect. This is because exercise increases your heart rate and adrenaline levels, which can make it harder to wind down and get comfortable in bed. Ideally, try to finish exercising at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime to give your body enough time to relax. When it comes to the type of exercise, it doesn't need to be intense or high impact. In fact, for many people over 60, moderate activity works best. Walking, swimming, or gentle stretching can be just as effective as more intense exercises like running or weightlifting, and they come with the added bonus of being easy on your joints. You might even enjoy yoga or Tai Chi, which are fantastic for both physical and mental relaxation. These activities help reduce stress, improve flexibility, and promote relaxation, all of which are great for improving your sleep. One exercise that's especially helpful for sleep is strength training. I know it might sound surprising, but building muscle can actually improve sleep quality. Strength training helps balance your hormone levels, reduces stress, and promotes better sleep patterns. You don't need to lift heavy weights. Simple exercises using resistance bands or light weights can be just as beneficial. The key is consistency. Aim for at least 30 minutes of physical activity most days of the week, and over time, you'll notice that your body starts to respond with better sleep. So, we've talked about how to adjust your diet and exercise habits to improve sleep, but there's one more important piece of the puzzle: managing stress. You might be thinking, I've heard this one before, but stress is one of the most common reasons people lose sleep as they get older. Whether it's worries about health, finances, or other aspects of life, stress can make it incredibly difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. One of the most effective ways to manage stress is through mindfulness practices. You don't need to meditate for hours to experience the benefits. Just a few minutes of mindful breathing or meditation each day can make a significant difference. By practicing mindfulness, you're training your brain to focus on the present moment, which helps you let go of worries and anxieties that might be keeping you awake. Another great way to manage stress is through progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves tensing and then relaxing different muscle groups in your body, starting from your toes and working up to your head. As you relax each muscle group, you'll feel your body become more relaxed, which can make it much easier to fall asleep. And, of course, let's not forget about the power of a good laugh. Laughter is one of the best stress relievers around, and it can help you feel lighter and more relaxed before bed. Whether it's watching a funny show, sharing a joke with a friend, or reminiscing about happy memories, laughter helps lower your stress levels and prepare your mind and body for restful sleep. Now that we've covered the importance of diet, exercise, and stress management, I want you to remember that small changes can add up to big improvements in your sleep. The key is consistency. Adopting these habits little by little will lead to better sleep over time. So, take a moment to reflect on what changes you might be able to make in your own routine. In the final part of this video, we'll explore a couple more strategies to help you achieve restful, rejuvenating sleep, so stay tuned. Part 3. Final tips to enhance your sleep and wake up refreshed. Welcome back. Now that we've explored the powerful role of diet, exercise, and stress management in improving sleep, let's dive into the final steps that can help you wake up feeling truly refreshed. These last few tips are simple yet effective practices that can help transform your nightly routine and ensure you get the restful sleep you deserve. Let's start with limiting screen time before bed. We live in a world where screens are everywhere. TVs, phones, tablets, and computers are all part of our daily lives. But did you know that the blue light emitted by these devices can actually interfere with your sleep? Blue light suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. As a result, using screens too close to bedtime can make it harder to fall asleep, and even if you do manage to drift off, it might affect the quality of your sleep throughout the night. If you're someone who enjoys reading or watching TV before bed, consider using blue light filters on your devices or try switching to something more relaxing, like listening to calming music or an audiobook. Another great option is to practice the art of reading a physical book. Not only does it help you unwind, but it can also give your eyes a break from the constant barrage of digital screens. A good book can gently ease you into a peaceful state of mind, making it easier to fall asleep without the distraction of screens. Now, let's talk about the importance of sleep consistency. Have you ever noticed that the more your sleep schedule varies, the harder it becomes to get a good night's rest? This is because your body thrives on consistency. When you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, yes, even on weekends, your body can better regulate its internal clock. Over time, this leads to improved sleep quality, and you may find that falling asleep and waking up becomes easier and more natural. I know life happens, and sometimes it's hard to stick to a set schedule. But try to aim for around the same time each night, even if it's just a 30-minute window. Consistency is key, and it doesn't have to be perfect every night. But the more regularly you follow this routine, the more likely you'll wake up feeling rested and energized, ready to tackle whatever the day throws at you. Along with consistency, let's not forget about napping wisely. Napping can be a wonderful way to recharge during the day, but it's essential to approach naps with intention. If you nap too late in the afternoon or for too long, it can interfere with your ability to fall asleep later that night. Instead, aim for short naps, around 20-30 minutes, and try to keep them earlier in the day. That way, you get the benefits of refreshing rest without disrupting your nighttime sleep. Napping can be an excellent tool to boost your energy, but remember, quality nighttime sleep should always come first. Another powerful tip for improving sleep after 60 is paying attention to your sleep position. Believe it or not, the way you sleep can affect the quality of your rest and even your comfort level throughout the night. If you're waking up with aches and pains or feeling unrested, it might be time to experiment with different positions. For example, sleeping on your back with a pillow under your knees can help alleviate back pain, while side sleepers might benefit from a body pillow to help support their spine. If you suffer from snoring or sleep apnea, raising the head of your bed can sometimes help, as this may prevent your airway from becoming blocked. It's all about finding what works for you. Lastly, don't underestimate the importance of a calming pre-bedtime ritual. We've already touched on this, but it's so crucial that it's worth emphasizing again. Taking the time to unwind before bed allows your body to transition from the hustle and bustle of the day to a more peaceful, relaxed state. It can be something as simple as taking a warm bath or shower, doing some gentle stretching, or engaging in a mindfulness practice. A quiet moment with a cup of herbal tea or listening to soothing music can help you signal to your body that it's time to wind down. If you've had a long, stressful day, sometimes it's helpful to spend a few minutes reflecting on positive moments before bed. Perhaps you could keep a gratitude journal where you jot down 3 things you're thankful for that day. Focusing on positive thoughts not only makes you feel calmer, but can also improve the overall quality of your sleep. Negative emotions like stress or worry are major sleep disruptors, so setting a calm, positive tone before bed is a great way to counteract that. Remember, better sleep is within your reach. By making small, consistent changes to your daily habits, you can drastically improve your sleep quality and feel more energized during the day. Diet, exercise, stress management, sleep consistency, and a calming bedtime routine all play essential roles in helping you get the rest you deserve. To recap, healthy sleep habits are not about perfection. They're about making gradual changes that work for you and your lifestyle. Whether it's adjusting your evening routine, eating the right foods, or creating a more peaceful sleep environment, every little change makes a difference. The key is patience and persistence. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Sleep quality improves over time with consistent effort. I hope these tips help you get the rest you need to wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. Remember, your sleep is essential to your overall health and well-being, so take the time to prioritize it. Feel free to share your thoughts and any tips you've discovered in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on how to live your best life at any age. Here's to better sleep, better health, and waking up ready to conquer whatever comes your way.